Hello everybody, this is Etho. Welcome back guys to another episode. I am practicing my tightrope walking. I'm over 100 meters in the air above concrete. One wrong step, one bad somersault, and I am out of here. So we're in the nether, above the gold farm. I'm getting a bunch of zombie pigmen to spawn and we're gonna go kill them. Ooh, this is kind of fancy. I'm just imagining staring off into the sunset, but the sunset has been destroyed, and he's like looking into the future of some terrible planet with no sun or something. Never mind. Okay, so I've been up here for about 20-25 minutes, and we've kind of already established I can't be up here for longer than 10 to 15 minutes because here, actually, let's try throwing Ender Pearl. Let's see what happens if it lags. Because last time we were up here for like 10 minutes, we had 500 zombie pigmen in the gold farm, and I was getting 5 frames per second while recording, so that's about the limit of what we can handle. But I am stress testing because I am on my new computer. Oh yeah, my new computer. I'm finally using it. This is the first episode of Minecraft I'm recording with it. So I might sound a little different. Things might look a little different. I don't know how this is going to turn out, to be honest, because new computer, new settings, new hardware, new everything might throw a few things out of whack. But one thing I can tell you, this computer has got some power. It is silky smooth. Let's see how much lag we get with this many pigmen. I'm really curious if it can handle it. I haven't found anything that dropped it below 30 frames per second yet. Okay, it did it. We are at 20 frames per second. Oh, except when I look down, it got a whole lot worse. Oh, let's drop down. Uh-oh. Oh, 2 frames per second. It was fine until I looked down. Looking down at all the pigmen was where I went wrong. Here, let's turn the sound down. Oh, sky is, you see that? It was lagging. The moon was jumping. Still not too bad a frame rate, though. I can still do stuff. With, how many do we got? Oh! Oh, man. 1,100 zombie pigmen, give or take. That is a new record right there. Probably shouldn't do that many ever again, though. Let's see if we can kill them. Oh yeah. Man, that is so many mobs. As soon as I looked away, it's fine. Like, look at this frame right now. We're up to about 15. That sound. Oh. 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 It just got really laggy again. Did it drop a bunch of XP? I want to do a bunch of stress tests to see how the new computer handles compared to the old one. Alright, we are going to kill them. This might be a big lag bomb. Let's find out. I'm up to 8 frames per second here. Did we lose a bunch? Oh, we did lose like 100 or so. Alright, here we go. I threw it. Give it a second. Oh, maybe it wasn't in my inventory. Here, let's get another one. Oh, no, there it goes. Uh-oh. Yeah, I pushed the limits a little too far. A little too far. Hopefully I don't die here. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I'm dead. Alright, so 25 minutes, still a little too long, it turns out. Oh man. Okay, I gotta get my stuff back now. We're actually pretty close. Oh. Alright. I might need to stop recording for a sec. Be right back. Oh man, I wish I recorded that. Hey, here's a random idea. Let's go visit Emerald Village, everybody. It's been a while. Let's see. Houses are still here. Very nice. Oh, there's XP on the ground and a whole bunch of stuff. So I couldn't record that. It was pretty bad, guys. There was 2,000 entities with all the XP orbs, so I went to pick them all up and just deal with the situation. I recovered most of my gear except for my feather falling boots and maybe a few other things I haven't noticed yet. But I ender pearled back to where the man cave is. Yeah, let's make sure we get this all before we lose some stuff, because it's been a few minutes already. Oh. Wait, what was that? Was that a squid? I heard something fall. I thought I picked this up already. So I got all the XP. I had like 50 levels on me. Got most of my stuff back except for the boots. Ender pearl back to the man cave, and I fall through. The ender pearl hits one of those sides just randomly by chance. And the one moment I don't have my feather falling on, splat. All 50 levels gone. So yeah, that's why we're down here. Okay, so we learnt don't do 25 minutes. Let's try 15 minutes, because I do actually need some gold and XP. And I'm going to have to enchant some new boots now, it looks like. So, back to the gold farm. So, I had a bunch of these books on me, too, when I died there, that I was going to use to make a Etho's Chapter today, before I lost my boots and all that. One of the things I lost, though, was the Unbreaking 3 book, it looks like, which is pretty sad. Those are hard to come by, and they're really, really useful. Oh, so we're going to come check if we have any in our stash here at the Enderman farm. Let's see, Smite, Clear, Respiration. I'm pretty sure I must have a few here at least. Feather Falling. Feather Falling. Come on. At least one. Yes! There's one. Is it just one? Efficiency 5. Wow, all the enchanting I did here, there's only one. Unless I used it up already. Just one, okay. Okay guys, so I was up there 15 minutes. We're gonna go in for round 2. Should be able to handle it this time. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take some diamonds with me to make an axe. Oh. Did I make one already? Okay. I didn't know I made one of these already. Well, it looks like I started one. I don't have the sharpness on it. Huh. Alright, well that simplifies things a bit. I must have done that a long time ago. I would have remembered. Maybe even before I made the one on Minecraft. Alright. Back at the gold farm. I gotta say, guys, we might need to make some additions here today, because I did not like how that one guy kamikazed us and killed us. There's usually one guy that... Well, there's a few up there, isn't there? Because I got the ground next to the portal, but there's usually one or two guys up at the top there, and sometimes they will jump down and attack me, which is why I died there. Get lost, man. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Alright, this is much more manageable, though. Woohoo. So what do we got? We got... Oh, we're at 800 here. This is about the limit, I would say. Let's not go over this. 800's pretty tolerable. If I'm looking away, I get 30 frames per second. If I look at them, it's more like 8, which isn't too bad. As long as I can still function is what's important here. Ooh, that sound. Look at all those chickens in there. Alright, this time I don't think I'll die. Alright, here we go. How many got left? Oh, we're still losing a bunch. I wonder... I might have to change this too. For some reason we're still losing a bunch when we suffocate them when we shouldn't be. Awesome. Oh, and they didn't all die. What is going on? There we go. Take care of the rest of the guys here. So yeah, new computer. It is a i7 4770K processor. It is NVIDIA GeForce GTX 770 graphics card. And we got a 3 terabyte hard drive in this thing. 32 gigs of RAM. It's pretty sweet, I gotta say. But I've had the computer for about a month, and I just got around to setting up for recording. I've been using it as a secondary computer. Like I have a dual monitor set up, and I have one computer on one and the other on the other monitor. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Anvil. Let's make a bunch of sharpness books. But haven't made this jump to recording till just now because I was having a big problem. As much as I like this computer, it does have one really big, really annoying problem that I was just fearing terribly before it arrived. Whenever I get a new computer, I'm always worried, is it going to be loud? How loud is the fan going to be? First time I started up, it was just fine. I loved it. Next time I started it up, I don't know what I changed. Like I probably downloaded a bunch of drivers and stuff and changed a bunch of things. But the next time I started it up, as soon as Windows started, the fan started just going, you know, it's just running at full speed on the graphics card. For some reason, let's see, what am I doing here? Sharpness 5. We gotta hurry here. That stuff's gonna despawn. Well, now that we got this, let's make a new pair of good boots for me. So we got protection 3. We get that up to protection 4. Oh, we need more XP. Yeah, so for some reason, the fan just started running like crazy. 100% all the time, making so much racket. Like, it was loud enough where I couldn't really record with the computer, which is why I haven't been recording with it. Okay, we kind of got to hurry here before our stuff despawns, so I just went ahead and made these boots and sped some of this up. But yeah, a lot of people have been saying, like, I can't believe Etho hasn't been using his computer. He's had it for a month and he's not using it. If it was me, I would be using it right away. And it's like, yeah, I admit part of it's been because I've been putting it off, but honestly, I've spent at least 30 hours setting this thing up already. So I set it up as a secondary computer so I could like download programs and set them up while I continue to use my main one. Just kind of, oh, that's it, it's good. Just kind of had it on the side, and every now and then I just poke in and download a new program. So now you got to download all the programs. It's not like you just load things off CD and you have it all there ready to go. You know, you gotta you gotta download everything now, which takes a long time on my connection because most programs or games are over a gig too, which is just like, oh boy. So that took a while. But half of the time setting it up, like of those 30 hours, half of that has probably been trying to figure out this fan speed issue. I've downloaded like 10 different programs to, oh yeah, these are good by the way, these are really good, to monitor and change the fan speed. So the GPU, the core temperature of the graphics card, is like room temperature. It's like 30 degrees Celsius all the time. The fan is keeping it plenty cool, running at full speed. It doesn't need to run at full speed. Oh man, look at all this gold. Very good. Let's go to the man cave and I'll show you some cool things that we can do now that we have this super awesome computer. So from what I've heard, it might be something called what's it called? GPU Boost 2.0, which comes with a lot of the 700 series NVIDIA cards. That if the the fan is running under 1300 RPM when Windows starts, it will it thinks that it's in danger of overheating because the fan's not running quick enough, so it kicks in and takes control and sets it to maximum speed and overrides all settings you set for it. So that might be what's happening from what I've looked into it, but not too many people seem to be having the same problem as me. Yeah, check this out. I don't lag anymore when I go in the storage room. How cool is this? Remember that giant lag spike I'd always get when I would walk over these pressure plates? Or when I'd switch this crafting table? Used to always have a giant lag spike. Not anymore. So awesome. Let's go to the lab and see if we can run that without lagging, because that was like the worst thing in my world, actually. So yeah, the solution I have found so far, it's not really a solution, it's more of a band-aid fix, which lets me use the computer now without the fan getting forced into 100% speed, is I gotta unplug the computer, switch the power off, hit the power button after it's unplugged, and that turns the light on, even though it has no power. And then I push it one more time to turn the light off, and that like drains the battery or something. I don't know. Or clears the memory. I'm not exactly sure what that does. But when I start it up the next time, the fan doesn't go into super 100% mode. It's controlled automatically, like it should be. Depending on how hot the CPU gets, the fan speeds up if it needs to. Which is the way it should work, but it goes into crisis mode or something, and I've spent like 15 hours trying to figure this out, and from what I understand, there's no way to get rid of this GPU Boost 2.0. It's built into the graphics card unless I do like a BIOS flash and risk wrecking my graphics card, and it also voids the warranty on it, so yeah, not too happy about that. But I'm going to try a few other things. Maybe I can find another solution. Look at this, man. No lag. No lag. I love it. Like, this was unrunnable before while recording. And I'm getting no jitters at all from it. Because this is a crazy... Oh, actually, I got some jitters there. Just a little bit. But there's a lot of redstone going on down below there when that thing is running. The main thing actually that made me decide, hey, you know what, I really gotta get my new computer going, was last episode when I was recording over here by the tree farm. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that whole episode was like 20 frames per second. For some reason, I think it was my computer was having trouble with item frames. So because of all these item frames on the map, I was just getting terrible frame rates over in this area. Even when I wasn't recording, I was getting like 20 frames per second around here. Now, everything is super smooth and wonderful. But I decided, you know what, it's time. I got to get my new computer running, because that was very frustrating. I spent like 4 hours here at 20 frames per second, and that just like gave me a headache. It was so bad. This is a little example of what I did with the roof, by the way. Kind of cool. I haven't finished it yet. But hopefully soon I will get to that. And yeah, so I can use it. It's only a problem when I boot it. If it boots up properly, I have no trouble at all. So I know how to boot it up properly now. It's just kind of annoying. I can't just hit the power button to start it. But I'm going to try a few other things and hopefully figure out a better solution to my fan speed problem. I was going to do something else here. So we got the Etho Stompers. We got... Why did I call them Etho Stompers? I'm not stomping myself. Oh well. Too late. Got the Etho Chapter. And yeah. Oh, I didn't combine the looting books. I wanted to make a cow tipper sword. That's what I wanted to do. Here, let's see. Let's get these looting books together. You can do like a sharpness 3, looting 3, unbreaking 3 sword. Although I don't have any unbreaking books left, I guess. That you can actually repair, which is awesome. Sharpness 3. Yeah, if I get another Unbreaking 3 book, I can do that. Oh yeah, and just to clarify, I'm probably going to get a lot of like tips on how to solve this problem, and if you do know what's wrong, I do welcome it. But I said I tried like 10 different programs to change the fan speed. Where are all my sheep? Where are all my sheep? Why are they all down? I didn't tell them to go down. Uh-oh. Ghost mode! Alright then. I'm going to relog. There we go, that's better. So yeah, I installed like 10 different software programs to change my fan speed. I did MSI, I tried SpeedFan, I tried NVIDIA drivers. You can get NVIDIA drivers that allow you to access a performance tab in your like control panel for the graphics card, so that allows you to overclock the GPU and change the fan speed through that and set up all these cool little features. And I tried NVIDIA Inspector and just a bunch of other little programs. None of them work though, not even the NVIDIA stuff. Something with a higher priority was overriding the fan speed to 100%, so that is not the solution to my problem. Yeah, so it's been very frustrating, but at least I can use it now, so I'm happy about that. And let's see what else. So Minecraft specifically, let's talk about that. The man cave on my old computer, I would get about 40-50 frames per second in here when I wasn't recording. I lock my frame rate, by the way. That's why you always see, where is it in the F3? 30 FPS up here. It always says 30 FPS because I lock my frame rate at 30 when I'm recording. It just makes video editing a lot easier. But when I'm not recording in the man cave here, I can get up to like 220 frames per second now, which is just awesome. I can also now I can go up to 16 chunks if I want. When I'm in the man cave, that's not really necessary because we can't see that far anyway. I've also turned on anisotropic filtering. I wasn't using this before because my computer was struggling as it was. Without this on, by the way, if you don't know what this does, here's a good example of it actually. You see the lines in the stone brick? As you look off into the distance, everything kind of smudges together. All the lines smudge together and it just looks like a blur. But if you turn on anisotropic, I'm probably saying that wrong, anisotropic filtering, it renders the stuff in the distance a lot better. Now we have these nice crisp lines even as we look far off into the distance. It still keeps that look, so it's much better. And tried flying around in an amplified world for a bit at 16 chunks, like with this at 16 chunks, and I was able to get like 120 frames per second while flying around in an amplified world, which is really promising, especially now that we have areas in an amplified world. Yeah, but unfortunately, guys, I think I'm going to have to call this the end of the episode. I do apologize if you don't like the talkie episodes. This is really out of the ordinary. I try not to just do talkie episodes like this, but I wanted to let you know what was going on with my computer, and I haven't had a computer the last 2 or 3 days, so I'm really playing catch-up now with all my series. I'm going to try record another episode in a day or two, though, to make up for today's quick one. But hope you enjoyed it nevertheless. Anyway, so here is the comment I picked out for today. It says, "Hey Etho, I was just wondering if you considered playing any parkour maps or maps like the Code or Diversity. Small maps like that. Keep up the good video. Small maps like that. Keep up the good video." Is there a comma there, or is he saying small maps like that keep the video good? I don't know. Anyway, I have considered doing like random maps, like maybe adventure maps and that kind of stuff. I've never actually tried an adventure map in Minecraft, but I don't know. I don't like parkour maps. like at all. I can handle it for a few minutes, but I wouldn't want to spend a few hours doing parkour in this game. It would just be frustrating. I have considered starting a new series where I play on the Play Minecraft server, try to get some more PvP games going, but that would just be an every so often sort of thing if I do that. But yeah, anyway, so that's gonna be it, guys. Loving the new computer. It should improve the quality of things soon. I am noticing. Let me know if you notice anything different, like if anything seems out of whack. It might be my imagination, but it kind of feels like there's a little bit of a haze with everything, like everything's a little gray, which I might be able to tweak in my settings, but it's not too bad. Like the colors might be a little washed out. I'm not sure. But if you notice anything that seems off from what we're used to, let me know. If you know for sure how to fix my fan speed issue, I would like to know that, even though I can kind of work around it now at least. But, yep. Have a good day, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.